Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk with you about my purchase. I purchased a laptop in 2024. In the beginning of 2024 I purchased this laptop. I first wanted to buy a laptop for content creation, for video editing. I wanted a laptop with a 4K resolution with mini LED panel, a mini LED screen, and the best of the best chipsets. But the problem was I could not find it, and what I found was nearby and was way too much expensive. I talk about 5, 6, 7,000 euros, easily 7,000 US dollars. So because it was not findable, a 4K mini LED screen with the best chipset, I say I go to wait still some time till it comes out, and in the meantime I go to purchase an entry-level gaming laptop with a decent chipset and a chipset that is good for video editing. So I came by, I checked the entire internet, I checked what was available in my country, Belgium. I checked what was available in the United States, and I found this, the MSI laptop, the thin Gf63 12Ve. It has not a QWERTY keyboard, it's AZERTY, because in my country we use AZERTY. But I found this, and the price, I found the price was very good. It was only 1,000 euros. A month after my purchase, it was even 50 euros less, so 950, and I think you can buy it now for 800 or 900 euro, but the specifications were good. So I say I go to buy this laptop. I checked the entire internet, I checked all videos on YouTube about this. I bought it with the caution that there was possibly one problem, and that was with the hinges. Many MSI laptops, the other versions, had almost the same hinges and they failed. And what was the problem? They mounted a metal hinge on a plastic lid with very small screws. So what happened if you close and open it too much? The screws break off in the plastic and the lid is broken. So I took very caution before buying this. I checked the entire internet and I could not find anything about people saying that the hinges were not good. I found a lot of other MSI laptops, previous versions, where the hinges failed. There even was a lawsuit about that. But I bought it with caution. But the rest of the specifications were good. I say if it fails, I can repair it with glue. You can glue it very strong together, and glue is much more stronger than screws. So I have some skills, technical skills. So I have no problem if the hinge fail. I can fix it. But it's still under guarantee. So I bought this laptop. It has an i7 12th gen Intel CPU processor, and it has a RTX, the last new model of GPU, RTX 4050. It's the entry-level GPU, but it's quite fast. It does the job. I am very happy about it. I can do everything with it. I can use video editing. I can play games. It goes very well. I easily get 50 up to 140 frames per second with this laptop. The chipset is very good. I'm very happy about the chipset. I cannot talk anything bad about it. You could buy the same laptop with all the chipset for less the price, but I advise you not to do that, because if you want something special, the latest, it's better to go for the latest and pay a little bit more, so you can get much more for your money. So it was a better investment to buy the latest chipset. The keyboard, it comes with 3 levels of light, backlight. The only light that it has is red, but I have no problems with that. I saw a lot of laptops with flashy lights and blue and green and white, but I don't need that. I don't like it if it is too flashy. It only has one color, this, but the color is good. I like the red, and you can, with the FN button, you can make it more brighter, and you look 3 times. This is off. This is small. I will put my light off like this. See, you can make it much brighter. So it works without Windows, it works with Linux, it's integrated in the keyboard, so it works with any operation system. I like this. It's not a bad keyboard. It's flat. It doesn't click a lot, but it's good. It does its job. I'm very happy with it. There is also not too much flex on the laptop. It's very stable. I bought it because it was a thin laptop. They call it MSI thin, and it's quite thin. It's not the thinnest. There are thinner laptops, but it's good. I like the design. I like how the specifications are, how thick it is. It's quite nice, as you can see it. You have audio ports here on the side, two USB ports, one USB-C port, and an Ethernet port, and a Kensington lock. So you can do a lot of things with it. There's many connections. The only problem was that the connections are on the right side, and there are many people using the mouse on the right side. And the problem is that the cables are all there. But this was not a problem for me because I use a cooling pad, and I put my laptop a little bit more further, and I use my mouse here. I bought a Bluetooth mouse because it has Bluetooth inside of it, and it works perfectly. I like it. It's a good mouse. It's a good laptop. It also has a USB port on the right side and electricity on the left side. I mean, a USB port on the left side, and the power is also on the left side. And here is the exhaust for the cooling. There is a small exhaust for the cooling. It has one cooler. It kicks in a few times and every minute. It kicks in a few times every minute for a little bit, but for a little, it does not sound bad. It's normal because it has a good chipset. It has to have cooling, you understand? So I have no troubles with that. I like the laptop. The panel, the screen is not one of the best, but it's also not one of the worst. It's a little bit mediocre. I like the colors. It's matte. I also have glossy finishes with the screens, but glossy is not bad, but I like this more. It's good for my eyes. My eyes don't get tired. Yeah, it came with 16 gigabytes of RAM inside of it, and Core i7, Wi-Fi 6 card, Bluetooth 5.2 or 5.3, I don't know, I think 5.2. So it had a lot of good specifications, but I opened it, and that's my guarantee is now off it. After 6 months I opened it because I go to put the maximum inside of it. I go from Wi-Fi 6 to Wi-Fi 7, the latest. I go from 512 gigabyte NVMe to 4 terabytes NVMe, and I put a second SSD inside of it, 2.5 inch, and I also upgrade the memory from 16 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes. So I have now maxed out the system, and it's very good. On the back side there is an HDMI port, so you actually can put 3 screens onto it. This is this screen, the USB-C has a second screen, and behind the HDMI cable has a third screen. I run the HDMI cable to my beamer, and I can flip with my mouse from the one screen to the other screen to my beamer. I have 3 screens. So I actually very like this laptop. It doesn't make much sound, it has good chipsets, it is fast, the screen is not the worst, the price is good. I go to buy it, and I'm very happy with it. The only caution is with the hinges. I did not open and close it too much. I on the 6 months I opened and closed it only maybe like 50 times or so. It doesn't make any bad sound or something, but I don't use it too much because it is possible to break it. But I researched it very well, and it said that the screen is mounted on a metal plate with metal hinges, so it's quite good, you understand. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. I cannot complain. It's a good laptop. It also has a webcam inside of it. I don't care about the webcam because I never use it. It has a HD webcam. It has 1 million pixels. That's more than enough for a webcam. That's more than enough. You actually don't need more. There are better webcams around there, but you actually don't need that. I only used it once on the 6 months to have a conversation on the internet, a meeting. and it works. It does the job. But I don't bought a laptop because of the webcam. It's for me optional. It's something extra. It's nice to have it, but it is not needed. I can use my phone for webcamming and stuff like that, for video conversations. I use my phone. So yes, I like it. Should you buy it? I cannot complain of it. There are sometimes actions with laptops with better specifications, but the price was not bad. I paid €1,000. You can pick it up for maybe €900 now. That's a more better price. They should give it from the beginning. The battery is also quite good. I cannot complain about the battery. You can do 4 to 5 hours YouTube watching, so that's quite good. For gaming, yes, not one laptop is good for gaming if you run it from the battery, because the battery is not strong enough, not any laptop. Games use a lot of resources, CPU, GPU. This creates a lot of heat and it drains your battery. So if you want to run games or video editing from battery, I would not advise any laptop, because there is not such a thing as a good laptop with a good battery for this. You always have to plug in the power, and the advantage of using the power brick is that if you use external power, the system works to the max, so it gets a lot of energy and it can use that energy. And you also can choose between settings, performance mode, power saving mode. I actually choose the artificial intelligence mode. It chooses automatically with this mode what's the best. So if I'm using my video editing tool, it detects it and then it goes to give more energy to it, and it does its job. It's also very power efficient. It uses the latest chipset, RTX 4050, that's the latest chipset, and this consumes only around 40 watts of power, and that's a great deal. You can get for 40 watts power. With previous version it cost over 100 watts, for now 40 watts with the same result. So it's maybe like a 50% energy cut, 50% less energy with previous version. So I like this. I like energy efficiency. It's good. It has a good keyboard. It has good touchpad. I cannot complain. It has a lot of ports. It also has Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Everything. The memory is good. The hard disk is good. I cannot complain. The panel is good. The webcam is good. It does a job. The price is good. Everything was good. And one thing of the advantages was that the BIOS, I like this. If you buy something, I find that you have to have complete control about everything, and the only laptop that gives all configuration possibilities in the BIOS, that's this laptop. There is not any other laptop out there, only MSI has this, with that you can configure everything in your BIOS. I never used it up till now, but I possibly not go to use it in the future, but I wanted this because it's a plus point. I can tweak my computer. I can overclock it if I want it. I can change timings. I can change voltages. I can change everything. It has an advanced BIOS, a hidden feature. You push on some keys and it pops. A new screen pops open with all configurations. So that's a plus point, that you can configure everything what you want. So yeah, everything is quite good. I cannot complain about this laptop. It does a job. Should you buy it? Yes, if you have the money, €1,000, €900, around 9,000 US dollars, you can buy it. If you find the deal, you can get it even more cheaper. But the only caution is with the hinges, it can possibly fail. It works till now, but the hinges can possibly fail. So you will need some skills to fix it if it fails. But for the rest, it's a good laptop. Yes, this is plastic here. This is all plastic. The lid is from metal. It has a brushed finish metal lid. It makes a lot of fingerprints. If you touch it, you see that dust. You also see the dust coming out of it. But that's normal with any laptop. There are a lot of laptops out there. If you touch them, you see your fingerprints. And this laptop has it a little bit more worse. But I clean it. I like to clean my laptop. I bought some some cleaning papers, wet cleaning papers with alcohol, with the special, not alcohol, but with the special cleaning solutions onto it. It's very cheap. It costs like €300 for maybe 100 cleaning for cleaning. I use it. I wipe my screen first, then I wipe the rest. It works perfectly. This costed €1,000, the laptop. It's now for €900. I bought a second screen, I bought a Bluetooth mouse, I bought a second keyboard with Bluetooth, I bought a USB 3 hub, I bought a full option, I bought a gamepad, I bought everything, a mobile printer, I have everything with this laptop. It's fully mobile. I like it. They call it thin. It's thin, but it's not a thin, but it's good. And with the cooling pad, you even can get 2 degrees of it, 2 degrees Celsius. You don't need the cooling pad, but I use it. It doesn't make much sound, and it keeps things cool because the airflow, it upscales the airflow, so it's very cool. Not that the laptop gets hot, but it's good. I like it. If I give it points, definitely more than a 7 on 10 in total, maybe 8 on 10 in total. It's a good score. It's a good laptop. I cannot complain about it. I have no troubles so far since I have it 6 months ago. We are in the August 2024 now, and I bought it more than 6 months ago. I bought it in January. So I have it not 6 months, I have it 8 months. I like it. I cannot complain about it. Yeah, if you have the money, you can buy it, but there always comes new laptops out, and there soon will be newer laptops. 2024 is a difficult year because no new chipsets will come out. They kind of take the chipset from last year and they give it a new name and a higher price. So they let you pay more for the same like next year. So if you buy a laptop from 2023, we have the same chipset as 2024 and at a lower price. So you better buy a laptop from 2023 instead of 2024 because it's cheaper and it has the same specifications. Only the name is different. So yeah, you have to take things in mind. As you can see here, I don't like it to take my laptop and turn it around because my cables are all connected. But if you can see here, we have the Ethernet port, USB-C, here USB-C to USB-A, and then the audio. And I also want to tell you something about the rest. I go to the specifications website of the thin Gf63 12Ve. So it has a 12th gen i7. It came with Windows Home. I upgraded it to Windows 11 Pro. So I went from Home to the Pro version just because it has encryption and network extras inside of it, the Pro. It has a screen resolution of 1080p, 144 Hz, IPS level. It has a RTX 4050 GPU inside of it, running at around 45 watts with 6 GB of VRAM. That's good specifications, huh? It has 16 GB of RAM standard, but I upgraded it to 64 GB. That's quite a lot. The maximum I used is 20 GB, and 64 GB is more than enough. So it has a Kensington lock. It has a HD type webcam. It has a backlit keyboard thread. It has Gigabyte LAN. It came with Wi-Fi 6, but I upgraded to Wi-Fi 7. About the speakers that I didn't tell you still, I cannot complain about the speakers. They do the job. It doesn't sound bad. It's quite okay. I run everything on it, music, video conversations and stuff like that, and I cannot complain about it. It's quite good. It comes with a 120 watt power brick, and the weight from the laptop is only around 2 kilos, 1.86 kilos for the laptop, and then for the power brick also a little amount to it, so it's just above 2 kilograms. That's not much. For a laptop, that's not much. I like this. It has one USB Type-C 3.2 generation 1, that's fast. It has three types A, USB 3.2 also generation 1, one HDMI, and then the USB Type-C has a display port on side of it, so it can send screen also, and then it has one RJ45 network connection. I'm now connected with the network, but you don't need that. It has Wi-Fi 6 inside of it. I upgraded to Wi-Fi 7 and that's fast. That's even faster than both Wi-Fi 6 and 7 are faster than the Ethernet cable. But I don't actually need it. I like both. I like the Wi-Fi and I like the Ethernet cable. I use both. I change it for when I want it. I test it. It's to see how it reacts. Both is good. I cannot complain about it. So this was my opinion about the MSI thin Gf63 12Ve version. You should choose by yourself if you want to buy it. I like the product. I can recommend it, but the only thing you have to keep in mind is that the hinge is very little. It's not big. I saw thousands and thousands of laptops with even smaller hinges, and they do not fail. There were problems in the past with the hinges from the MSIs that failed because the metal came onto plastic with little screws and it breaks off. But this is metal to a metal lid, so the possibility that it breaks off, I think it's very small. So if I take everything in consideration, it's quite a good laptop. Okay, I hope you like my movie, and don't forget to subscribe. People that subscribe can win laptops, smartphones, cell phones, digital radios, computer stuff, keyboards, Bluetooth things. So subscribe, and also please like my video. So it helps the channel a lot if you like the video. And if you have questions, you always can comment.